Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures guiding.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Jenny. And welcome to the MyTarot morning reflection, our daily inventory and chance to take a breath. So, how is everybody? I'm getting all excited. I'm going to be teaching the minors this weekend for Frederick Cups. And then on March 1st, which I'm starting to put out the advertisements for, I will be reading the majors, using the histories to read the majors. And I'll be doing that. Where am I doing that at? Oh, Brand Art Yoga. So I'll be back there. Actually, a few times in March. So I'm all excited for that. So, what are we doing here today? Well, other than slowing down and listening to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean, checking what it looks like outside. It's a little bit gray, but that's okay. We can take our chance to just kind of absorb the universe here, I guess. Making sure our feet are flat. Oh, you're going to attend this Saturday? Oh, that's going to rock. So Jenny's going to be there. That is awesome. I'm looking forward to it. So, feet flat on the floor. Butt doing the kitty dance. Shoulders relaxed. Taking that breath. Checking in with the neck. Oh, I needed to do that. So, I guess about 3 or 4 days ago, I slipped. I fell on the ice. Did this amazing roll back up. And I tell you what, my ribs did not hurt at the time, but it's like 4 days later, 3 days later, and man, I still am struggling to sleep at night. So that stretching and all feels really good. I'll give it a couple more days, but if it stays sore, I'm going to go to the doctor's. Although I'm told, I've never hurt my ribs before, but I'm told that it can take, that ribs are just not fun and there's not a whole lot they can do. I don't think I broke anything, though. So, relaxing. Oof. Cards, breath. And then getting ready to check in with the universe, or as I like to say, the tarot is where the universe holds up a mirror and asks us, what do we see? And we can use the tarot for that reflection. Oh no. Well, that doesn't look good, does it? Let's see here. What are you doing here, tarot guy? I mean, there we go. Glad I've learned how to fix stuff. I wonder what's going on with that. Good morning, Angelina. It was Angelina that came in and the universe fixed the camera real quick. So I'm going to thank Angelina for that. And Maureen. There. Jenny, you too. So, what am I going to do then? I'm going to make our 3 stacks. It's like each one of these is a different thread going out to the universe. It's like each one of these is a different thought or idea. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path. Because this stack will lead down one path. This conversation will lead down a totally different path from this conversation. Meaning the question is, what thread do we want to pull today? And I'm going to go with the bottom one, which I like to think of as things that are underneath that might be influencing us, and we don't even realize it. And let's see. So we've got comfy. Topical is also very good. Comfrey. I like my first one though. Comfy topical. So just getting comfy. No, comfrey topical. And then, what do you got there? Arnisa is good for bruising. Yeah, there's no bruise. It's just sore. So, now I'm going to do our 3 in 1. I am. Then I'm going to flip them over one at a time like we're reading the pages of a book. Oh, another one of those boring cards that we need. So it's the 8 of coins. And coins are home, health, finances, all the things that keep us grounded. And when we have the 8s, 8s are just about progress, moving forward. So when we have the 8 of coins, here we can see this person's kind of being grounded. They got their, their little feet here and their butts on this here. But what they're doing is they're making a coin. They put it up there, they get another one, they set it here, they make a coin, they put it up here, they get another one, they make a coin, they put it up here, they make a coin. And this is just one of those assembly line things that just shows that sometimes we just need to do what we need to do. Get up, go to work, do our work, come home. Get up, go to work, do our work, come home. Or just the things around the house, cooking, coins. Oh, and Jenny's just started painting the 8 of coins. So this is just one of those cards about the day-to-day so that we can get to, in numerology, the number 10. So the next card is, ooh, I love the moon card. So the moon card, we haven't had this in a while, but what is the moon card? This is the one that I like to describe, especially for people I'm reading tarot for, where it's kind of like if you're walking through the woods and it's twilight and you see a shadow. We have to ask, is that a log or is that, like a wolf or something that's going to come out at us? And it can be scary and spooky and all that other wonderful stuff. But if we use our intuition and if we just really look, we'll see that it's just a log and we'll walk through the darkness. But when we are not in a good frame, when we are uncertain, we'll sit there and we'll say, you know what? It's probably a log, but I think I'll turn around and I'll go back. So this card is about walking past our fears, about using our intuition. It's about getting to the other side, following this little path. And the next card, the 7 of Cups. So, cups are our spirituality, our emotions, and our feelings. Sometimes, and this is why sometimes, Pamela Coleman Smith has all these wonderful designs, and every single tarot book says the same thing. It's pie in the sky, it's this or that. But again, I like teaching intuition. And when I'm seeing this here, because 7s are about potential, it's about drive, it's about ambition. And I talk about it being like the least grounded card in the deck, because sometimes it is. But when I'm seeing the 8 of coins and doing the work that we need to do, there may be barriers that keep us from doing things. But when we walk through the moon card, because that is a very fantastical card, that is a very, twilight card, sometimes to see what's at the other side of the hill, we need to believe it's worthwhile to make the effort. We need to have a reason that says, you know what? That is a shadow of a log or something else, and I'm fine. And sometimes we need to allow ourselves, especially when we're doing this work, we need to give ourselves a reason to make it all worthwhile. So here, while we're doing our jobs, while we're just sitting there and we're doing the day-to-day, we daydream. And it gives us our goals. And here the person's daydreaming about a home or a person or jewels or winning something. But you know, this is an assembly line. And my God, that can be boring. But we need to have goals. We need to believe that, you know, I'm not going to just do this same thing forever. So what do I want? What will make it worthwhile to get up off this bench, walk through the moon card, and maybe reach for that pie in the sky? So today, this is about looking beyond where we are, looking beyond the mundane, seeing what challenges our fears are presenting to us, and then finally saying, I'm going to write this book. Or, you know what? Doing the day-to-day is worthwhile, but I'm going to challenge myself because I'm going to set a goal. And then, while we're sitting there, we can imagine ourselves walking through the challenges to try and meet those goals. So let's see what the advice card is. So here we have our two majors because the advice card is the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is about, I mean, think about it. These are both they're standing still. The Hanged Man is about patience, acceptance, sacrifice, willing to do what we have to do. And if you see my tarot history class, I go into who we believe the Hanged Man really was. And there's a reason why there's sacrifice and acceptance. So today it's about allowing ourselves to dream. You know, we do the adulting thing each day. So while we're doing the adulting thing, you know, is there a goal that we have? Is there something we would like to do? And the question is, what's keeping us from walking through the moon card and just doing it? So this is about saying, okay, let's do what we have to do. Let's sacrifice. Let's just do the work one step at a time. But let's not get just locked into that. Let's give ourselves a goal. Let's give ourselves something exciting to look forward to today. And again, keep in mind, these are the minors. These are day-to-day cards. The majors are the destiny cards. So we need to walk through the Eight of Coins. I mean, you know, we need to take from the Eight of Coins and walk through the moon card. This is the destiny card that says, this small step can lead to something really big. And let's find a goal that says, this is a joy. This would be so cool if I could just go to the store and get the food I want and make a nice food. But it's snow outside and I'm afraid. It's like, no, everybody else is driving the car. I mean, it can be something as mundane as that. And it's about being willing to accept where we are and doing the mundane, and the patience to do the mundane so that we can walk through the moon to the super mundane, to go beyond. So, what is that goal today? What is that? It doesn't have to be a big thing because, again, one small step will put us through this major card. So what is that small step, you know, that routine that we're doing now that we may need to change up, the routine we need to change up, and what's the goal that's going to help us do that? So with that, I hope again you have the amazing, amazing day. amazing rest of your evening and all that other wonderful stuff. And set that goal, just a small goal for today, that maybe we have our, maybe opening up that bill. I mean, come on, you work hard every day. Open up that bill and just say, I'm going to get through this. And just have patience with yourself and acceptance and have an amazing day. So thanks again, everybody. Take care, and I will be back here again tomorrow. Thanks again.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. The stories we have found in the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light, readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears, written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around. The stories we have found in the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light, readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears, written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around. The stories we have found in the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance.
In Streamlabs desktop 1.19.6, is it possible to take a screenshot so that you have a thumbnail to be able to post with your video?